Hey, what's going on? How you doing today?
How you doing? Yes, no
I'm
Yankees. Let's go Yankees.
even though the show takes place in Queens, we gotta represent the Bronx, man. So I got some questions. Let's jump right into this. Can you both break down the evolution of your characters from season one now coming into season two?
Sure. You want to start, Shay?
Sure. Yeah, in season one, we see Shannon kind of thrust into this new role, learning the ropes and everything that's going on. And she's just listening and watching. And then in season two, she steps up and is asking more questions and getting a little bit more bullish. And so it's fun. She becomes a little bit more troublesome.
Mm.
Yeah. And for Howard, season one, he's the man. He has control, whether it's in the department, whether it's on the streets, and he's forced to work with Burke, and he doesn't like her at first, but then he builds sort of this begrudging respect for her because of her persistence, and he looks at her kind of like a thorn in the side. She's not going to make it, but by the end of the season, there's like this sort of mutual respect, and then when we roll into the second season, he's actually he's showing her tough love, but out of protection, because as Shay just said, like she starts asking all these questions that her partner got shot, so who did it? And he knows that she doesn't know what she's really stepping into, so he tries to push her away, but from a space of protection.
Awesome. You guys actually kind of answered my second question, which was how your characters, relationship evolved as well. Being that you guys both play, police officers in the show, you guys are, kind of the bad guys in the show, kind of quote the bad guys in the show. How does that feel to be on that scope? When fans watch the show and they see you guys, there's always a collective groan when you guys show, because they know their favorite characters are probably about to get annoyed or about to be antagonized by you guys.
I love it.
That's a good question. You know what? There's a subtlety that people don't realize, at least for Howard, is that he's policing the community he grew up in, right? And like
Right.
when we're in 2022, that's like a big topic of conversation. Like, cops should be policing the neighborhoods that they come from, because then they know the people. They grew up with this guy's father, mother. What? That's Howard, and no, that's kind of going over people's heads. That's why he's so acerbic, if that's the right word, like towards people in the neighborhood, because he grew up there. And I think Shea answer, but I think when Bert comes in, she's the oddball. It's like, well, who's this white chick in the neighborhood? But she's with Howard, so nobody messes with her. So they don't know what's going on. Like, oh, okay, this is weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Awesome,
I think there's a lot. I think it's been really interesting, playing this part, especially in 2022, as somebody who steps in as an outsider and is learning all the ropes. I had to ask myself a lot of questions about how comfortable am I with this, representing this, but it's telling a real story, and we were at a really weird. 90s were a tough time in New York City, and tough time for women in New York City, women cops in New York City, and so I think focusing on that story and telling that story is the one that I sort of latched onto.
Awesome. Yeah. And to wrap this up, what can fans expect from this season that they didn't get in the first season? What makes this season stand out from the first?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say that we're peeling back the layers of the onion. Definitely emotionally, for every character is going through something totally different emotionally, and also the stakes just go to a whole different level. We know in season one it's they're dealing drugs, it's life and death, but it goes to a whole different level of danger, right? And for everyone, for like literally every character, and their interpersonal relationships, the stakes raised for that. Is the family going to fall apart? Even with Howard and Bert, is their relationship going to fall apart? It's just the stakes are just so much higher, and then there's going to be an explosion at the end that everyone will love.
Yeah, I think there's a lot hangs in the balance, and you'd see everyone kind of walking the line in season 2. Are they gonna go one way or the other? Are they gonna be bad? Are they gonna be good? And you dive deeper into every single character, which I'm really looking forward to everyone seeing in season 2.
Awesome. Thank you. It's a pleasure talking to you guys. It's the wrap for me. I'm looking forward to this new season, man. You guys are always great in the show. So thank you for talking to me.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.